Right guys, to continue my little video on the spider mount that you can get for digital SLRs, I just wanted to do a follow-up video and continue the unboxing and review, because what happened was the supplier sent me the wrong connector basically. I don't know if you can see in that, but the holes there where you attach it to your spider device. If I just show you the spider device here. Now it's meant to connect like so. But as you can see, that hole there is quite wide, and the hole on that gadget there is quite small. So I contacted the seller, and they basically came back and said the seller sent me the wrong parts really. For this digital SLR mount. So I'm just continuing the video so you guys can see what we've got here. As you can see there, obviously the connections in terms of the screw is too short basically on this device here for the rails. Contacted the seller through Amazon, and I will give you guys the links if you are interested in this mount for your digital SLR kit. So without further ado, let's see what they sent me, because obviously that won't fit. So basically they sent us some more rods, which in my opinion, well, they're not blue but they're black. Don't feel quite as high quality as the ones here. What else did they send us? Well, they sent us which looks like an attachment. Which is made out of plastic. That one's metal. Don't fill me with a lot of confidence. And a little connection piece here. And as you can see, the holes on there are a lot wider, so it should marry up with this, and it does. It lines up perfectly. So when I've connected it all up guys, I'll continue the video. As you can see guys, I finally got it finished and constructed. The downside to this is you can't have the battery grip on, which could be limiting because obviously you can only have one battery in there at a time, which can be frustrating. Obviously you can see the follow focus is attached, and it's just a matter of twisting it slightly to adjust your focus, and it's quite handy to have a follow focus on your digital SLR. What they actually replaced it with was, instead of having this adjustable part here, they've just basically given me a solid metal plate that goes on there. It's not as good quality as this, so I'm a bit disappointed that they sent me something quite substandard in quality. Does seem to me they've replaced some bits of plastic for a piece of solid metal. So basically they sent me the wrong parts originally to go with the I think it's called EMO. A lot of people might be familiar with this, and it's commonly called the spider because of its quite useful attributes of it being able to adjust its handles and its various components. So let's have a look at what it can do in more detail. Okay guys, here's the spider, and this is basically what it looks like with the follow focus on it. I'll see if I can get nearer the camera so you get to see it in more detail. Now the follow focus here allows you to adjust your focus. Now as obviously you can see the ring going round. All you do is you touch it round your focus ring and you can adjust your focus and rack it forward and backward. But when you're doing that, be careful of focus breathing if your lens does that a lot. And basically you have options of holding it in different angles like that with one hand. You can obviously adjust it, move that out of the way. You could even have that support on your chest if you want a little bit. Maybe hold it underneath. Move that forward like so. Obviously you can have the back there on your shoulder like so. Or you can bend it in, so if you don't want that on there, gives you some support. Or have it like so, so it's on your back like that. So it gives you quite a bit of stability. And it's quite handy. You might ask, how much does this set you back? Around £85 for the full kit. But you may have issues with parts not being correct, like I had. So you may need to speak to the seller in regards. I'll put all the information on the description if you want to find out where to get it from with the full kit, because there's not a lot of kits out there like this with the follow focus for it. So this essentially is what it can do, and it's really handy for actually using your focus ring. Now there has been some complaints that the plastic cog on here that basically moves the focus can be a bit flimsy and can break over time. But it's like anything, you know, for £85 this rig is a lot cheaper than any other rigs out there, costing you a lot more. So you could always buy another one if you really wanted to, and you can buy the follow focus separately. I think the follow focus ranges from £30 to £40 on eBay. So let's have a look at about how easy it is to fold away this. So basically you've got your rig here. You will need to unscrew with an Allen key to get the actual follow focus off. So let's quickly do that. Okay, we've disassembled that part. So all you need to do is fold the arms back in. Now the only thing I will say about this is the tightening locks here are plastic, and over time they could give way, so keep that in mind. But again, you just basically fold that in like so. You've got your rest arm there. And that's how small it can pack away. Really small and very convenient. And obviously the follow focus is basically some rails, and you've basically got a tightening knob on there to basically move the follow focus in and out to basically fit most lenses. Basically, if you've got any lenses that don't have manual override, guys, turn your autofocus to manual, because if you've got there are some lenses out there that obviously won't disengage into manual automatically, and they will damage your lens if you try and force that, move that. So always remember to put in any lenses that you've got into manual, you know, just because you can't use autofocus in video anyway. And that's more or less the kit really. I hope this video has explained something about the Spider kit with the follow focus that comes with it. The only problems I experienced was they sent me the wrong parts. Now I will show you what they sent me. This is what they sent me with the actual setup, but unfortunately the holes that are actually pre-drilled into this tight adjustment section are too narrow. Because if I just show you the Spider again, the holes are quite wide, as you can see. So they had to send me a brand new rail system. It's not as good as that because that can adjust the height of this car, so it's a bit annoying. But I did need to contact the company, so it's important to note if they send you the wrong part, it may take a bit of time to assemble it all. So don't assume when you get it that it's right, because you may need to adjust and make sure it actually works. Don't assume when it comes in the post that you can go to a wedding and set everything up and it'll be alright, because it's possible they've sent you the wrong parts and you're going to be pretty annoyed, and so will your customer if you're doing it as a job. So that's the follow focus. Hope that's been helpful. I will put the link for everything on the actual description, so you know, if you want to buy it from Amazon, feel free to do so. I'm not sponsored in any way. If this video was helpful, please do subscribe to my channel. It really helps, as I'm trying to get out there and give you more reviews. Thank you. Bye bye.